Good morning, everybody. It's Crafty Carol here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know it's kind of crappy that we have this horrible coronavirus that has restricted us from really traveling. And, I would normally be down south about this time of year. Actually, we just got back from being down south, and now I wish we had stayed a little bit longer, although they're saying that you really shouldn't leave the country. So, as one of my colleagues said earlier, she's enjoying Porta la Caucha in her house. So I'm enjoying my kitchen, and I'm pretending I'm in my lanai in my Florida home. I don't own a Florida home, but I rented one and it was absolutely fabulous. And if you've ever had an opportunity to do that, I highly recommend it. We had a lot of people come and visit, my grandchildren, my daughters. It was great. So I know you're watching this and you're going, okay, get to it, lady. This is my newest toy. I had, hemmed and hawed over getting a birthday gift in February. And I thought, just being in Florida was a gift. But then just before the end of February, Ashish Arora, who is the CEO of Cricut, announced a new product that was coming. And he did a preview and I was hooked. And me and Cricut. So I'm going to unbox it here and show you what comes with it, and then I'm going to do some videos and show you if it's as easy to use as they say it is. So here's the box. It's very pretty. It shows you all the different things that you can make, cards, labels, and so forth, and you can use vinyl with it. It says that included in the box is the blade and the housing, a fine point pen, which is great, standardized mat, which is a 4.5 by 6.5, which is actually great for making cards because that's what I do a lot of. And there's a welcome card, a power adapter, and a free trial membership for Cricut Access. So that's where you get these wonderful images that you can use on the Cricut. And there's a ready-to-make project online, and there's some materials for a practice cut. So what do you need to set this up? You need your phone or your iPad. You don't have to have a desktop computer or a laptop, but if you want to set it up that way, that's fine. But I think the whole idea of this is that it's portable and that I'll be able to take it with me to crops and so forth. But you do need Wi-Fi. So if you're going someplace that has Wi-Fi, that's great. Otherwise, you're going to be using the data off your phone. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, let's get this puppy opened up. And it's very well taped. Somebody asked me, where did you get it? I actually got it from Michael's. I had a gift certificate from about a year ago, and I finally used it. So I was able to get it at a decent price. So, oh my gosh, this is so cute. It really does fit in the palm of your hand. So I can definitely see this being a fabulous little tool to take with me to crops. And you know what? Since I'm quarantined to my house, not because I have coronavirus or anything like that, but just because I'm doing self-quarantine, I don't want to get anybody else sick, and I don't want anyone else to get sick here as well. So having said that, I don't have the virus, but I've just decided that I'm going to try and avoid going out as much as I possibly can. Okay, so it's wrapped in this beautiful cellophane plastic. So let's get this puppy opened up. Comes off pretty easily. Okay, let's just show you what is in the box. So here is the power cord. Here's the rest of it. Okay. There is the sample pen. And by the way, I understand that these pens are made for the Cricut. Okay, so this is the Cricut Joy. So anything that you buy for the Cricut Joy, it has to be manufactured for the Cricut Joy machine. So don't make the mistake of using your Cricut Maker or your Cricut Explorer accessories. Okay, so that might be, maybe a con, I don't know. But you know what, as somebody said earlier, if you were buying a Nintendo machine, you'd have to use the Nintendo games. So same thing, use the materials for this. Okay, it's very well packed. The other thing that is in here is the Open Me box. And let's just see what's in here. So there is the little 4x6 mat that you get. And it says, let's get started, and some sample materials. So some cardstock, I imagine to make a card, some sample vinyl, and so forth. And of course, the warranty is in here, and safety instructions. Okay, so that is it. Let me tell you though that, being the person I am, I decided that I was going to get some other accessories to go with it, because I know I was going to love this thing. So I got the Cricut Joy insert cards to make my own cards, and so they're already pre-scored, pre-cut, and all you do is you get the free designs on the Cricut Design Space, and you cut. So I'm going to be doing a video about that in just a little bit. I also purchased some transfer tape so that I can use that when I'm taking my vinyl off and applying it to other projects. And then I also bought some more, it's called Smart Vinyl, and this one has got sparkles in it. It's a silver color, and a lot of my house is gray and silver, so I'm going to see if I can make this work. And then I bought some deluxe paper. It is made, this one's called Kaleidoscope, and I liked all the different patterns that are on here. And then I also bought a longer mat so that I can also do work with some vinyl materials that can go on here, because apparently you can cut things up to 24 feet long. All right, so even though it's a little tiny machine, some of the vinyl, what is really neat is that like this vinyl, the Smart Vinyl, you don't need a mat, you just feed it through. The other thing that I bought, I had to buy this, it's so cute, is the accessory bag. I really love this. What sold me on it was that, it's nice and compact, and if you're spending this kind of money on a machine, you might as well enjoy all of the space that it provides. So there's a place for you to put your cord and so forth, and your machine in here. And then the back is magnetic, so it holds your mats in there. So I can put this in here. The longer one, well, obviously it would have to go in this way, but I don't think I would put it in there. But that's kind of cool. Now there's also a Cricut card mat that I did not get, and it seems to be sold out everywhere, but it's where you can put your card insert into the mat, and it's got a layer on top so that you can cut the mat, the front of the card, without it going through to the bottom of the card. So I'll show you that in a little bit. I'm gonna hook this up, and I'll show you how I'm hooking it up. I'm gonna do it live, because if I make a mistake, well, you'll be right there with me. All right, so stay tuned.